Hey y'all, Kyle Christensen here with the motivational stuff for overcoming spinal cord injury recovery and traumatic brain injury recovery. And this morning wanted to talk about this. Wanted to talk about, my original goals after my accident was to be team repping and radioing again and to be flying again. Alright. Here's the thing. My accident recovery was still a success. I can still, if I wanted to, I could strap in and team rep and rodeo again, but I'm not gonna take that chance. But I can still ride and I can still throw loops on the bones and things like that. As far as flying, I can fly with another pilot on board. So I'm me doing all the flying, but it have to have another pilot on board, which kind of takes away from things and cannot advance in flying. Therefore, it's not a priority at the moment. The motivation and the riding happen to be the priorities. And, it's a matter of perspective because I look at my accident recovery as still a successful recovery. I ended up not being able to fly for corporate, and I ended up not being able to get medical back for flying and to be only pilot on board again. And I ended up not being able to team rep and rodeo again, but I was still able to run a business for a couple years, still able to do all the other normal personal stuff, still able to have a career, still able to build a future, still able to have a good life. An accident did not take that from me. An accident didn't take that from me and shouldn't take that from anyone. And don't let an accident define you, and don't let an accident hold you back at all, and try not let an accident hold you down at all. I know accidents, they're not for the faint of heart. I know when they get you down, they get you down the dirt and they grind on you in the dirt, because I've literally have, it's like after my accident, I was at inpatient rehab and my knee kept hurting, and if the list of injuries wasn't enough, then my knee kept hurting and turned out had a torn ACL, meniscus, and hamstring. And it was another surgery, and then going through that, and then oh my gosh, and then ended up having to have another back surgery at one point, which and then had to have a PICC line in, and have a here's right here, this scar right here, that scar right there, that's a metal plate. You can feel the metal plate right there. That's where arm surgery was on my left arm. That's where I broke my left arm and had to have surgery on my left arm. Here's that scar on my right elbow. That came from falling through a glass door when I was an 8th grader. And I'm really glad that was not anything more, but I was only showing the one on my right because that did not come from my accident. The one on my left did come from my accident. That one came from my accident. That's a metal plate where that scar's at. And you can feel the metal corner. It's a really freaky, awkward feeling, but it's a really awkward feeling. But it gives me the heebie-jeebies sometimes. But anyway, with that being said, everyone take care and God bless.